And we're live on California Pickin'. Let me turn the channel around. Hold on. Where's my other camera? Where's my other camera? Come on. There we go. Okay, guys. Hey, it's Drew from California Pickin', my variety channel where I show you all kinds of variety of content so no one gets bored. Because we don't want to get bored. But anyways, hold on a second. So we're covering this story, guys, of this strange, mysterious monolith, this steel monolith that was found out in the Utah desert that was located by some game and wildlife land management people flying over. They found a steel monolith in the remote part of the desert out in the middle of nowhere. And let's go check this out. I don't know if you saw this story yet, but check this out.
Down to investigate the alien life form. Who does this kind of stuff?
The crew was flying to count bighorn sheep, but instead found the 10-foot-tall gleaming monolith and got out to explore. It was massive and driven down into the red rock. Officials still are unsure of its origins, and even though it would be much more fun, the pilot says the three-sided beam was unlikely to be extraterrestrial.
They're kind of joking around that if one of us suddenly disappears, then I guess the rest of us make a run for it. Assuming it is, some new wave artist or something, or somebody that just is a big 2001 Space Odyssey fan.
Suddenly disappeared. Stay tuned. Some suggested the beam could have been left from one of several movies filmed in the rural area over the years. Officials would not reveal its exact location for fear people would get stranded trying to find it, though some certainly tried. Now, as for that disappearance, the story gets stranger. Last night, the structure was found to have been removed and replaced with a pile of rocks, and officials say they did not remove it. So it definitely was aliens.
What a strange story, huh? That there was a steel monolith found out in the middle of nowhere, and then it just mysteriously disappeared overnight. Pretty incredible, guys. Well, anyway, from the very beginning, there's nobody more there's nobody other than me that wants this to be true and extraterrestrial and all that, because you guys know I'm really into that sort of thing. But as soon as I saw this story, as soon as I saw the monolith, I actually knew it was done by an artist, a human being, an artist that did this way out of the middle of nowhere for a publicity stunt. And I was on Facebook and I commented on a bunch of other posts. People were wondering what this was. And I said right from the beginning that this was a publicity stunt done by an artist to get recognition. However, the thing is, if you go and build or do anything on public land like that, there's definitely, that's against the law. And you're not allowed to install anything in a park or any kind of government land because that's against the law. You can't move anything around. You can't cut into any rocks. You can't remove anything. You can't build anything without first permission from the land management. So I pretty much knew that this person was doing this at a risk. Who knows if this person's going to come out and say who they are, but there is a big fine, and there is a big, there would be a big fine attached to this, to putting this thing out in the middle of the desert. There would be jail time and a fine attached to whatever this was. So what do you guys think? I right from the beginning, I knew it was an art project. Now it's disappeared, which is even more of a mystery. You would think that there'd be a bunch of people going there, and who knows who removed this and how did they get away undetected? That's my question. So I smell a rat. I don't know what this is all about. Maybe this is somewhat of a soft disclosure about alien life forms. I don't really know. Or it could just be an homage to 2001 A Space Odyssey, the movie by Kubrick. But anyways, I thought it was interesting enough to bring it to you here today. Just do a quick little video showing you this steel monolith that showed up in the deserts of Utah. Pretty incredible. I mean, but anyway, somebody said that they had seen it fall out of the sky, and then when I saw it straight up and down in the ground like this, I said, come on, that's impossible. If it did fall, it would surely not fall straight up and down like this. The steel had rivets in it. It wasn't welded. It was riveted together. So, you know, there's definitely indications that it's human origins. So, anyways, it really caused a stir on all kinds of media, on the news, on the mainstream news. They were reporting on this, and which I like. I like the fact that the mainstream media can get in on it and possibly explore the paranormal or the unexplained. But typically, the mainstream media is very, skeptical about these things. And strangely enough, Fox News reports a lot on UFO activity, which is cool. So I love to hear about any kind of events that happened. And we're seeing a lot of UFO activity. I don't know if you guys are following it, but go on YouTube. Basically, they're being seen every day all around the world. I don't know what this is, what it means. I don't know if it's driven by what we're going through now, but I definitely see an uptick in the amount of sightings out there. And hey, leave a comment over here, and then I'll go watch my video. Once I end the video, then you can put a comment on my video where it will be up there for everybody to see. But once again, I like this topic, and I hope you do too, because I think weird and strange is just so interesting. I just love it. I've always been drawn to the weird and the strange, you guys. So, check out my latest video on Ronan Farrow and Frank Sinatra. Ronan Farrow, we all thought that Ronan Farrow was the son of Woody Allen. Turns out he's not. Anyway, I did a video on that recently. Also, a little video on the challenges that NASA has to reach the moon. Go check that out. Hey, Red Pill, what's going on? Hope you're enjoying the video. Just come on here real quick and just cover this story real quick. I got to get going here soon, but just wanted to bring that to you. I wondered if you had heard about this story of the steel monolith. And I do like all this stuff, ancient archaeology, ancient alien theory. It's all good. Hey, what's going on, Sassy Cat? How are you? Oh, yeah. Red Pill says that they are from Utah, and there's a lot of weird UFO stories around Utah. Interesting. In fact, the Mormon story was kind of interesting. I don't have time to get into it today, nor do I know that much about it, but the Mormons actually believe, I believe, in extraterrestrials because their prophet, Joseph Smith, had a contact with an alien who gave him information, the seer stones or whatever they're called, but really interesting people in Utah. So I've spent a little time in Utah, very cool. Park City. Love that place. Love Park City. And yeah, there's a lot of crazy activity in Utah, as well as Bigfoot activity. Bigfoot activity in Colorado as well as Utah. Yes, Sassy Cat, the monolith has now disappeared, and in its place, somebody put a pile of rocks, but they also put a small little pyramid right at the base, right there. Right at the base. And but the people who first got out there, which was kind of ridiculous. I mean, I knew they were wasting their time, but it's interesting. So they went out there and saw that it had been cut into the ground, and just signs of human origins. But as I said, there's nobody more than me that wants this to be true. But I think in this case, this is a explainable story. But where did it go, and who took it away, and are there going to be any charges against this person? And very similar story that I did a while back was the jetpack man that was seen flying over LAX, and how crazy that would be to be flying a jetpack at 200 miles an hour right next to incoming jetliners, and how I said that the person who did that stunt wouldn't be able to reveal his identity, his or her identity, because there would be fines and jail time. We still don't know what happened to the jetpack man. In fact, I didn't do a video on this, but there was another instance of another airline on another day, something like 3 weeks, a month later after the first sighting of a jetpack man. There was another sighting, and this time the pilots reported the jetpack man flying at 6,000 feet, whereas the first jetpack man was seen at 3,000 feet. So whoever this was flying around in a jetpack was taking a huge risk with his own life and other people's lives, and that's why I said that I didn't really think that it was of human origins. I thought maybe this was what's called a flying humanoid, unidentified flying humanoid. And but anyways, I didn't get the video up fast enough, so I just kind of I waited. But I thought I'd throw it into this story too as well. Two unexplained stories recently, mysterious stories. I like that. So hey guys, leave some suggestions on what kind of videos you'd like me to cover. And just throw a big thumbs up on this video. Let me know that you like the content. As I said, I do a variety of different things so no one gets bored. So I might be doing something on the paranormal, or Hollywood inside scandals, and or Hollywood history, or I don't know, Drew's celebrity grave tour. I do that too as well. So a lot of different things on my channel if you hadn't been here on California Pickin'. But let me know what kind of videos you like and what you would like to see in the future. So hey, great guys, have a nice Sunday. Hope you had a great holiday. And we'll see what happens with this story of the steel monolith in Utah. Yes, you're right. It would be strange that after all this hype, that there wouldn't be armed guards or somebody guarding this, or just even surveilling the area with a camera. You could set up a camera remotely and find out who is digging this up and see who they are. Are you guys familiar with this artist named Banksy? Banksy is an artist that does these politically and socially charged pieces of art, and he's known as a guerrilla artist. He does these pieces of art in public areas on walls, etc. He's like a muralist, but he does these really fast, stenciled, politically charged art pieces, and we don't know who Banksy is. He keeps his identity a secret. And Banksy artwork goes for millions of dollars, and it's pretty incredible, this guy Banksy. So we still don't know who he is. There are people that think they know who he is. He's probably British, but we don't really know. But this might be another case of an artist trying to get publicity. But if they do come out and they do say who they are, there's going to be a fine and there's going to be jail time. So we don't really know. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to take off here, guys. Stay tuned for more California Pickin'. Hit subscribe, like, share the video on Google Plus and Facebook with all your friends and all social media. And check me out on Facebook, The California Picker. All right, guys. Have a great Sunday. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. We'll see if the follow-up, if I find out more about this story, I will follow it up. All right, guys, stay tuned for the next story. There's some great stuff coming up. some scandals, mysteries, all kinds of great stuff on this channel. All right, guys. Cheers now.